We love
Yes,
hip hop.
before we even forget, Gangster Boo.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Gangster Boo, man. What the hell, bro?
Memphis got a plague over them.
Yeah, you might be right about that there, sir.
Memphis got that old slave shit. That old ancestors. Them they pulling you now, man. If you living on a 3D dimension, if you ain't living in like, uplifting shit,
yeah,
they coming for you. You know what I'm saying? So if you sitting there doing all these pills and all that shit, I'm guaranteeing you're gonna be in more of a dimmer light. You know what I'm saying? Like you attracting more energies towards you, right? And I think that's what's happening right now in those areas of the world because of all the depression they've been through, all the hurt and all the pain and all the, you know what I'm saying? They've seen more pain than glory in those areas of the world, especially in America, you know?
Bro, they just lost young Dolph like months before that. Remember that?
And then that what's his name? The other rapper that just overdosed from 1017 in
I do know who you're talking about. I wasn't up on him like that.
Oh, okay, so but he just passed. You know what I mean? Who else? There's a couple other rappers that went from there recently.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a whole bunch of guys who rap out there too who don't even have notoriety like that who have dropped out too. You know what I'm saying?
but Gangsta Boo is now. I personally think Memphis has got a bad pack.
Yeah,
they got a bad pack. Like something happened. Like they put a bad pack in Memphis, Tennessee.
So. Are we going with the overdose thing? So let me see what's going on in this article here. This is the article here from CTV News. Actually, fuck CTV News. No disrespect to Canadian news, but like, this is an American story. So
you either need to go to TMZ.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if TMZ has like a more recent, because everything I see is from 2 days ago, and like, this has happened over the New Year's break, so a lot of like news media outlets are really just coming back from their whole holiday break at the same time. Yeah. So let's go to TMZ right here. Let me see what y'all are seeing on the screen before.
Fam, I used to think she was sexy back in the day like that.
Back in the day,
she had that sex appeal because she down south had that fat ass, like, you know what I'm saying? And her raunchy lyrics, but still thugged out at the same time. Ooh.
Yeah, but over the recent times when I was seeing her in interviews, like the Vlad interview, the No Jumper, especially the No Jumper interview, and Adam 22, he's talked about having like a special connection with her, right?
Yeah, I do too. Like,
like he said that was his first interview when he met Landed the Plug, like when he first went on a date with her, right?
Yeah.
But like in the last interview that she did with No Jumper, she kept on like reaching to the side and like getting her bottle of whatever like drink she was drinking, like, some hard alcohol, but like go out the bottle, put the shit back on the side, you know what I'm saying? She'll drink whatever like little water or juice she have there, but when she's ready to drink her alcohol, she was drinking it straight out the bottle. I'm like, that's a hardcore bitch right there.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And it was like, even on the Vlad interview, there was like enough times where she's like talking to Vlad and she was like, like she just did not look all there, fam.
Well, she addressed it on do you think this is funny? Everybody that's been to Drink Champs,
don't do it, bro. Hold on, the sound effects board is loaded today. Keep going.
Everyone, not everyone, but I'm gonna name off a couple people right here, right now. Starting number one, DMX. Number 2,
RIPX.
Takeoff. Number 3, Young Dolph.
Yeah,
Don't play around.
Was on Drink Champs.
Okay. Number 4, Gangsta Boo.
Wow.
And I think there's someone else. In between. Correct me, comment gang, if I am wrong. But every time Drink Champs is a portal. You're drinking.
Oh shit! This nigga said Drink Champs is a portal.
Drink Champs is a portal, my nigga.
The Bermuda Triangle over there, fam.
Bruh.
You sit in between DJ EFN and Nori. It's the Bermuda Triangle.
Nori just looking at you like, you ain't gonna be here too long. Let's drink to that. Let's drink to that. Right? Every minute you taking a drink, because this is gonna be your motherfucking last drink.
Not hasta la vista. Not hasta la what is it? Hasta la vista?
Hasta la vista, baby.
No, it's hasta luego.
Hasta luego.
That means that's the other meaning. That means you might not see that motherfucker again.
Right? But like, honestly, fam, like, I'm being so real right now. Like, every time one of our legends go there, it coming like, yo, that's it for them after that. Like,
yeah, Kanye brain dead.
Yeah, that's how you ruin your career too, right? Like, he went there and mash up himself. Let's just be real, you know what I mean?
Facto.
What? Like, nah, man, I'm telling you the truth. That shit, it just dawned on me. Like, I was thinking about it. I was like, damn, man.
Damn, you saying
Every time someone goes there,
and with all jokes, we say Nori's spiking the drinks. Oh no,
Nori's welcoming you into the, like, he's like the gatekeeper to the hell pit.
Welcome to the danger zone.
Right? He's like, come on in, come on, let's go. You know what I mean? He's like, oh, we'll drink to that. Another shot. Then you play the shot game with him, and then you tell all truth with him, and then it's like you're telling your all to this man with the spirits opening up. What's alcohol? It's spirits. All right, fam.
This nigga's cooking right now.
She spoke about her getting kicked off of Love and Hip Hop because of them finding a white substance.
We're on Gangsta Boo?
Yes, on the show. And she tried to blame it on her. It was the not Love and Hip Hop, but it was a show off of like the same producers.
Yeah.
For divorce or something, like breaking up with their like their husband or some shit. Right? It was it's a show of like couples. That's all I know.
Yeah.
And then she was trying to blame it on her boyfriend at the time.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, she want to do her thing, go do your thing, baby girl, right? But I'm just saying, like, it's right now, I think in Memphis, there's a little bit of a bad batch running around there, and they know that they can kill. I don't want to get too deep, pause, but you already know that type of thing is, we all know where it came from first, and it comes from where? The higher ups, the government. So you know where, like, they can do. They know there's a lot of black rappers. People are being successful in that city.
Yeah.
Fam, it's not hard to just drop something crazy in that city, and they know all these rappers in the South are addicted to either heroin synthetically or even putting it in their veins manually, or they're into other substances. They know. They know the whole rap game is right now plagued by that shit.
But that doesn't explain the guys who are getting fucking shot, bro.
That's still, but that's easy.
Man, them are just mud, so they're just.
No, give these niggas some money. They're gonna buy guns anyways. America's full of guns. Come on, dog. Like,
well, I think that's one of those states where you're allowed to carry the thing.
Yeah, you're allowed to. It's a
You can get the chopper at fucking Walmart.
At 16, you're allowed to do what goddamn you want.
You know what I'm saying? You just have to have a license, and I think you just have to have a high school diploma to get a license or something.
And then you're good.
You know what I mean?
Good. You're walking around busting your Draco.
Halfway past the eye test, you're like, there you go. Here's a rifle.
Yeah, Draco. You get the Draco, and you're good.
Yeah, man. Well, listen, R.I.P. to Gangster Boo, man. Like, let me actually go see the article quick fast and see what they're saying, because I don't know if, like, I know everybody's going to overdose right away.
Yeah, because they know something we don't. Come on, she's in the city. She's around them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not too hard for little John down the street to be like, yeah, dog, I tootin' the hoot with her the other night, dog. You know how that go, man.
Whoop-de-whoop.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Whoop-de-whoop, we over here, nigga. Next thing you know, nigga, she told me she going over there, nigga. And then next thing you know, nigga, she on the porch.
Okay, let me see right here. It says, sources connected to Gangsta Boo tell TMZ the rapper's death appears to be drug-related. We're told Gangsta was with her brother last night at a local concert in Memphis, and that her siblings started overdosing sometime that night, requiring hospitalization. While he ended up being okay, Our sources tell us that people familiar with Gangsta Boo's death scene insisted narcotics were found on her person and that fentanyl-laced substance is believed to be at play. Holy.
That's what I'm saying,
You
man.
just fucking call that shit.
See, man? I'm telling you what's going on out here in these streets.
Now we still need to get an autopsy. And like, unfortunately, I feel like when the autopsy comes in, it's going to confirm a lot of what TMZ's article is saying.
Yeah.
Because like I was saying in the beginning of this, like those interviews that I seen with her, fam, were telling, bro. Like she did not look okay.
She was
fam.
a little off. She was depressed from her father dying.
And the group was just not. They were not cool, right? Like,
well, you got to remember they did the verses. She killed the verses.
yeah, but Juicy J and her are at odds. They didn't even talk at the verses. Apparently.
That is crazy. How you not talking to like your little sister, pretty much?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with them, fam. That's family business, right?
I heard
So
she
who
was more
knows?
dealing with Crunchy Black. She was more closer to Crunchy.
Right. But
And
who knows what she did?
Crunchy's an addict. Let's be real, right?
So fuck his Black TV interviews. He gets turned.
Right. So maybe that's what they had in common.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, they from some of her interviews, she was even saying like she was around him from when time she was 16 years old.
Yeah.
She was exposed to like a lot of the drug stuff that they were into from back in the days because they were like ushering in they bought in the drinking. Like not they didn't bring it in, but they popularized it with sipping on some scissor
all
and
that.
shit like
Way
that.
before that, though.
And like I've heard from 3-6 Mafia Records back in the days, I don't smoke unless it's laced. Like I remember that as a lyric that stood out to me when I heard a record one time. I was like, what? Unless it's laced? Like so you can't just smoke a blunt. Like it has to be laced. Like
I listened to a lot of 3-6 Mafia, and it wasn't only him. See, the originator of 3-6 Mafia, right? It starts from a person called Kingpin Skinny Pimp. If you really dig into who Kingpin Skinny Pimp is.
Kingpin Skinny Pimp.
Yeah.
That is a name.
So now Kingpin Skinny Pimp is really one of the original rappers from Memphis. Okay? I think personally what they're saying is that's Juicy J's oldest brother.
Okay.
Now they say the movie Hustle and Flow, right? With Terrence.
Yeah. Oh, come on, man.
Right?
Come on, man.
That's Kingpin Skinny Pimp. That's who's playing. That's who he's playing in that movie. Is Kingpin Skinny Pimp. That's why they got that award. Right? Remember when they got an award for Hard Out Here for a Pimp? It's Hard Out Here for a Pimp. Yes, guys, do your research. There's a rapper called Kingpin Skinny Pimp. Skinny Pimp. From Memphis, Tennessee. And he was down. He was like, he is where the 3-6 Mafia got their style from. Like I know that for a fact because that's who I was listening to before I was listening to 3-6 Mafia.
Watch the chat. They're like, big facts though. Watch Effect the big facts though. Franklin Fraser. Yep. You're fucking
Fraser Boy
on the nail right now.
Fraser Boy, all that shit. You guys got to know, like these guys are deep, man. Deep. I was listening to the Hypnotized Minds. Right? Hypnotized Minds is
the compilation mixtape or CD.
Hypnotized Minds is the label.
I know that's the label. Didn't they have a Hypnotized Mind compilation?
Yes, but I'm listening to Hypnotized Minds. You got the whole collective. You understand? You got LaChat, who was like
Chat. Where them dollars at?
Right? No. She's Chicken Head.
Oh, Chicken
She's
Head.
on Chicken Head with Project Pat.
Chicken Head.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dog. These people were trendsetters for me personally growing up.
You're a down south fucking aficionado, eh?
Oh, officially, like I know everything about these down south cats. I was reading the magazines from down south, getting them shipped to my house from Texas and all that before they would even. My niggas would tell you, they'd be like, Dusty, we was watching all them tapes and stuff from the States. I'd get them ordered because I'd look in the back. See, I was a smart kid. I looked in the back of the Source magazine, and then I started ordering up the Master P albums.
Oh, shit.
So I got kicked to game early.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When I'm listening to No Limit, you got No Limit Soldiers, then you got Cash Money Millionaires. You got the little BGs. You got this whole, there was a whole movement.
Cash Money at the Army,
right?
At the Navy.
Whole movement, but back to Memphis, they had a different movement. Yeah. They had that dark, almost, I would say honestly, it's rock and roll. It's black rock and roll. those times.
And remember, Memphis is like a very historical music city, period.
Exactly, Elvis.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Well, Tennessee, right? Nashville.
Yeah.
Right? But yeah, man, big facts. Kingpin, Skinny Pimp, that's who they got their style from. That's who the originator, like, not say the originator of 3-6 Mafia is, but
I seen somebody in the chat say Lord Infamous, right? Affecta, he said Lord Infamous.
and Koopa, all that.
A lot of people say that Lord Infamous is the originator of the triplet flow, that flow that the Migos use.
Yeah. He's one of them. You also have you can't sleep on Do or Die.
From Chicago.
From Chicago, Twista and the rest of them.
This
Paul
nigga's
Pippin.
getting in his hip hop history bag, bro.
Can't sleep on them if you want to talk about the double flow and all that. They were fast spitters too, but they also had that flow too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then it came to Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Yeah.
All right. And then everything else on the Ohio West Coast, Midwest Coast, Midwest doesn't even sound like that, which they should, but they don't because they're Detroit and they're, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they have more of a LA kind of sound, right? So it depends what part of the coast you were from.
Yeah.
To tell you the truth, where you would sound like either the Migos, like how the Migos sound now, who was sounding like them before that, right?
Yeah.
And Lord Infamous, he was darker than the Migos. Let's just be real.
Well, the whole 3-6 Mafia, like even the name, like 666 Mafia, like, that's pretty dark.
Yeah, pretty damn dark.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Real Road to Success said Dusty with a PhD in hip hop.
Damn right. Damn right. I eat, sleep, shit this.
Oh man, listen. R.I.P. Gangsta Boo.
R.I.P.
Let's give some love to the chat over here.
We love hip hop.